Alrighty, what do we have here? A Pelikan. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Nothing. That's unfortunate, but I do have the pen right over here. This here is a Pelikan M400 Tortoiseshell edition. As you can see there, Souveran, Germany, Pelikan. It adds some really, really beautiful pearlescence in that tortoiseshell finish. It actually has quite a variety of colors there, ranging from red to a greenish gold color. Alrighty. And here we have the Pelikan bill, trademark of all of Pelikan's pens. And finally, we have right here, we got the cap right there. We've got a little pelican engraved onto here, feeding its young. And that's laser etched onto there. Now I heard the older Pelikans, they used to stamp that onto there, which I think would be preferable myself, but, you know, it's cheaper this way. We've got the blind cap, nothing too special on that. Alrighty. And now the moment you've all been waiting for, because I know that I wanted to see this at first too, really, really badly, but there is the nib. Let me zoom in and focus on that. Can get a little better view. There we go. Perfect. As you can see, this is a broad nib, two-tone. It's got some nice engraving work on there. I have another pelican there, feeding its young. Got the feed right there. Plastic feed, but really, really excellent feed. I've not had any issues with it whatsoever. Keeps up with with flow very nicely. Very, very large tipping there on the nib. Alrighty. So let's see how it writes here. Alrighty now. This is a Pelikan. M400. Tortoiseshell. With a broad nib. And listen to that thing sing. The ink is Pelikan. Edelstein. Sapphire. Now, interestingly enough, this nib only sings with this particular ink, as I've seen so far. It doesn't seem to do that with other inks. I think it just has to do with how dry this particular ink is. Now, I personally would not recommend this ink. It does work very nice with this particular pen, but it's just so dry. I can't recommend it. Alrighty, in the paper, let's see. The paper is black and red. Now, this is some really nice paper. I really enjoy it. I think it's better than Rhodia. I think Rhodia is kind of overpriced compared to this. And considering you can find this at any office store, I think it's a no-brainer. It doesn't have quite the thickness of the coating that Rhodia has, but actually that helps out. It prevents this paper from getting this fingerprints on it that cause some weird effects when you write. It has really nice ink resistance. It never feathers, never bleeds through. And in that regard, it's actually probably better than Rhodia as well, even though it's only 24-pound paper. Not sure what the English to metric conversion is on that, though. Alrighty. Let's talk about some quick brown foxes. Alrighty. Let's see how wet this pen is. Which, really, this is a gusher of a pen. And it does have a drier ink in it, but yeah, even the writing sample from before smudges. Quite wet. Alrighty. Let's see some line variation here. I'm going to zoom in for that. Alright, let's alrighty. So, starting at light pressure. That's essentially with no pressure on the nib, and getting heavier and heavier. And that's about as much line variation as I think I'm going to squeeze out of it today. Alrighty, let's do some figure eights. Really nice line variation. Brings a lot of shading out of the ink too. Zoom in on that a little more, you can see for yourself. Really beautiful ink, just not worth it. Alrighty. And so we'll be coming to a conclusion here. Thanks for watching. And hope to have you again next time for another piston filling pen. Now this new pen is a Pilot Custom Heritage 92. See you next time. Bye.